bets at gg.bet. Most popular esports titles. Deposit with convenient payment options. Cool mini games. And 24/7 support for players. Sign up now for the best esports bets at gg.bet.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. It looks like we got a little bit of a 1v1 knife to sort of start things off. And while there's going to be TyLoo winning it, they're going to get themselves the choice of sides. And we are going to be going right into this one. Of course, winner of this map will be heading straight through to the next round. And by next round, I mean the LAN finals. They will be heading off to Kiev to fight at the StarSeries LAN. The loser will go into our lower bracket and get the chance to fight there to see if they can get through as well, as there are 2 spots for Asia, of course, for anybody wondering. Either way, we are going to be going into this third and final map. We do have one more series coming up after this where the lower bracket kicks off, but either way, into our pistol round. It's going to be Captain Mo. Going fairly aggressive. It worked very well for him in the first map. The second map, not so much. And while somebody's going to have a lot of players pushing his way. Just looking to fall back, not overface here. Actually, the T side look like they're playing a little bit of a bait. T side just really taking a lot of early steps. Trying to bait some rotations away. And they have actually got a second player over towards the other side of the map, but it is already going to be XQ at getting that opener. East side still playing very passive. Now, MVP for me on this map are very, very hit and miss. So I'll be interested to see if they're going to be able to work it on the T side. They've definitely had troubles in the past, that's for sure. Either way, smokes are going to be falling in. Still got the Molotov in onto Solo. The push through upper B lets the CT side know this unlikely there's going to be this map. And actually, Glow will make some noise, but somebody already going to look to rotate in from behind. He'll be able to find another. Not much in terms of the offense left. Only Zeph remaining, and it is going to be Buntet to finish him off. 1-0. TyLoo take themselves the pistol round and get off to a strong start. We are going to see a bit of investment here. Now, yesterday when we watched MVP on this map, they went for like some weird purchases. Likely early force that we saw on this map. High shot from Zine though. Time did I get up to cast this? Not very early. At the moment in Kiev is currently 1:30, so I didn't get up early at all. Like, it's in 1:30 PM, so it's not early Counter-Strike for me at all. It was actually Jay who did the first couple of games who was up at like 5 AM. So if you're gonna give anybody props for getting up early to cast some Counter-Strike, check out Switchblade Jay. Like, he is dedicated as hell. I am not as dedicated as him. I can say that bluntly. I love Counter-Strike, but also loves sleep. Nice couple of trades back. The T's definitely doing work. Buntet looking to try and rectify the problems with his rifle. Has to be careful because Zine is going to be pushing him from behind, but Buntet will do the damage. And it is just going to leave Mr. Mini. Mr. Mini. He sounds so cute, but he's got a deagle. He's looking at pop heads. Not going to be able to. It will be 2-0 in favor of TyLoo. Yeah, I switched back to the other UI just because the other one was, like, glitchy in the second map. All I can really do, guys, is apologize for that. On Inferno, just something went wrong. The new UI was just wrecking me. The FPS was awful, and the guns were disappearing. So I was just like, alright, let's just switch back to the old one. Tried and tested. Get back to what we know and love, and I think it also means I can draw on the map again. I've missed the map drawing. Why do I need all the fancy pretty stuff when I can draw pictures on the map. Like, once they add that back, then I'll switch back to the other one. Either way, CT side, they're going to keep that one flawless, which is somewhat needed after the amount of damage they took in the previous round, losing a few players. What was the song? I was just playing through the, if you Google proximity and then just go on the most played, that's all. I just left that playlist on. Proximity is normally pretty good. Obviously, I saw you guys like, oh, he's playing Justin Bieber. I wasn't actually like selecting the songs. I just put them on and walk off. So, if you don't like the Biebs, well, to be fair, I think most people who say they don't like Justin Bieber actually do like him a little bit, but they just want to pretend they're cool. Just gotta be comfortable with the music you like, guys. I know that all of you are sat there jamming to some Justin Bieber. You got Justin Bieber posters on your wall. But then when somebody comes in, he's like, no, I just like him ironically. I just know the words to his songs, just because it's funny. Either way, enough about the Biebs. TyLoo is going to be pushing in. Captain Mo, the aggression is enough for him to find a kill back. Somebody, that's very aggressive, but he still manages to get a pick and run away with a rifle as well. Not really sure how that worked for him, especially when Mini's up above just kind of chilling. Zine will find one back, but it's a very quick trade. Captain Mo's aggression, it was really successful on the first map, atrocious on the second, and on the third so far it's looking good. And Captain Mo, although like there's a lot of people who seem to have a distaste for this guy, he's one of my favorite players to watch. Sometimes his decision making is absolute potato, but just when it works, you just sort of watch him play and it's magical. It's the same with Savage. I used to just love watching those two face off against each other when it was just like the two most sporadic AWPers I've ever seen in my life. Either way, the T side, they're saving. They have got no time. Oh, Captain Mo holding an AWP. Oh, I miss it. I miss it. Like, don't get me wrong, Xcura is definitely better. Camera paths don't work on... Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, that's the thing, it's like... I would have preferred them to, like, make it good enough for competitive first. Like, overall, it does look really nice. It looks clean. I think they've done a good job. But don't take away stuff. Like, I don't understand that logic. Like, okay, the drawing's not a big deal, but don't make things more difficult. Already, early aggression once again. The CT side have taken a hell of a lot of damage, though. We do have a force buy from the T's, but it's understandable considering that they had a little bit of loss bonus. They'll get max loss into the next round, and they saved an AWP and an AK, so you don't want to have a sort of disjointed economy, so just force. Caster did change from panorama to scale form. You are correct. Oh, spray is wild, but Bentet, okay, he's able to control it. Will be a trade back. Lots of players in pop at the moment. By lots, I mean 2 of the 3, which 66.666% is not bad at all. That's a lot of players in pop, although some of them have moved. Accurate already. Gets another pick and leaves Zeph alone. All by himself. And his, well, teammate is on the other side of the map. I wonder if they're going to consider saving again. There's only 30 seconds left. Already Xcurate will put down one, and ooh, nice little shot through the door. Goodbye. And hello, TyLoo. Where was this team in the previous map? Yeah, Zelly boy, don't respond. People know that they're not Polish. It's just a meme. Don't worry about it. They know. They know. They're just trolling you. I know that Insomnia is gonna say it before me because I'm on a 2-minute delay. But I just want you to know I actually said it first, Insomnia, so you're copying me. Xcura again. Now, This map is definitely an AWPer's paradise, more so than Inferno for sure. But this guy is already looking like he's on fire. A great fire round in the previous. Already done a hell of a lot of damage in this one. Granted, it is only pistols. It's only pistols. Not anything to write home about. Don't worry, guys. It's only pistols. But still nice to gain some confidence, especially for an AWPer, because ultimately, in this round, it makes no difference to him. Because if he gets overwhelmed, he's dead. And also, everybody he hits, like, in the next few rounds, is still going to be one-hit kill, whereas the rifles obviously do a hell of a lot more damage versus players who don't have armor. So even just having some shooting practice, like, this is a round of DM, basically, for Xcurate. Captain Mo, no surprise, very aggressive, and that will be a nice easy kill for him. And until they start punishing him, he's not going to stop. That's the thing the MVP need to punish. Because if they just let him continue to do this, he will do it for the rest of the map. And that's when things start getting in your head. Because if you don't know where he's going to be, you have to check everything for twice as long. You have to take so much time to clear all of these spots. And ultimately, it will change the way you play. That's the biggest problem about somebody going this aggressive. Six and 0 though. Interesting, this is a map the MVP have been pretty happy to play throughout the tournament so far. Normally stronger on the CT side, no surprises there, but that's the thing. You almost worry for them when they start on the T side, because their T side hasn't been particularly impressive. I don't think it's ever been particularly impressive, even with the old iterations of the roster. I think the T side of this map has just not been good for them. And hey, look again, it's Xcurate to find that opening pick. Isn't there X intended as an A? Maybe, but he could have just put an A if that's the case. Already. Man advantage sticks as the T side look to try and make their way out of Ivy. I'm wrong, he's 100% Polish. Oh, okay then. Sorry guys, I'm wrong. Obviously Bentet is Polish. Wait, Twitch chat told me. Nice work from Zyme. Somebody actually going to go down as well, and this is the best opportunity we've seen so far. Captain Mo a little bit wary of the position of Ivy, and I think he's dead no matter what happens here. Bentet, however, will go pushing in, looking to go aggro, and it's left onto Didi, but there we go. MVP, they do get themselves back onto the board. The problem now is the reset. The reset. The curse of every Counter-Strike player, where money is removed from your pockets because you win a round and then lose one straight back. Will they fall to the most menacing prey in Counter-Strike? I think Xcurate actually sounds quite cool. Maybe it's just me. That does happen quite a lot. I am a man of poor taste a lot of the time. I quite enjoy listening to TLC No Scrubs. Feeling like I'm sassy when I'm not. I don't know why I say stuff like that. I feel like I revealed too much personal information to this stream. But hey ho, I had time to do it, and you will all forget, hopefully, by tomorrow. Accurate once again. Looking to go a little bit aggressive. He knows there's a man in the corner, and because they have a main control, he can actually look to push this. Flashbang going to be put in, and Xcurate removes the head. A very successful way not only to kill Counter-Strike players, but also zombies. Oh. He just gets a split second. You give this guy even like a millimeter, and he's just going to destroy. Mini. He played excellently on the previous map. So far, yet to have too much in terms of heroics, but he will take down somebody. The player, not just as in a random person. Bentet. For the peek, and he times it perfectly. Glow will go down, and Mini doesn't have time again. The bomb actually somehow has gone down on B, though. And I wonder if TyLoo are just going to be going, oh, Yeah, there's another side of this map. Mini also around in the backlines could cause him a little bit of trouble. He's actually going to have to hit that timing bang on if he's going to have a chance, but not doing a bad job of it. Looking to just sneak back around. His teammate just hoping that he does it pretty damn quickly, and already DD is going to do some damage, and Execute will remove him. Solo actually has a Molotov, and they don't have a smoke. Unfortunately, they do have a kit. Now, Captain Mo, I think that was unnecessary, because I think they've got it anyway. Yeah. Captain Mo's like, I will go down with the ship! And they're like, bye, Mo. Okay, I'm just going to defuse the bomb. See you later. Aren't I from Poland? No. I'm not French either. I was questioning whether, where is this caster the second map? I'm actually the same caster, mate. Get wrecked. Just had a lot of tech issues. But, you know. Sometimes if you're mean to me, I get a little bit demoralized. And also, tech issues are the bane of the earth. Already. Aggression from the CT side. Somebody doing work. Although the pistols are doing quite a bit back. The demon of that reset did come in, by the way.
The reset.
That is actually my co-caster, by the way. That's all he says. He's a bit like Groot. All he can say is,
the reset.
I don't know why, I'm in a bit of a weird mood. I've just drunk some Coca-Cola, so maybe it's the caffeine. Are you the one with the ball head in your Twitter pic? Yes. It also does say in the Twitter bio, bald. But I did make sure to specify. I didn't want anybody thinking I was the beautiful Canadian man. That would just be misleading. Then again, he has spent years bathing in maple syrup to look that good. That's why his skin is so soft. quick push out from Zeph, but he'll be caught by Captain Mo. Captain Mo then tries to continue the push, and Solo will be like, yeah, you're right, mate. I need more numbers. Yeah, I need I did used to be Tombiz 14. Either way, T-side with the push back around. Somebody catches off one, but it's back into a 2. Well, versus 2 as Buntet adds another to the death toll and leaves only a couple of T-side players remaining. Dying. Oh, this man is hot. I mean, good at Counter-Strike. Here we go. Ooh, Captain Mo is like, I feel like if somebody designed a Counter-Strike player for me, it would be Captain Mo. The only thing, the only quarrel I have, Mo, why do you not have an XM skin? The Bone Machine, it's cheap, it's beautiful. Buy it. Then come back to me and become an XM expert like myself. The problem is, he's going to be a little bit late on the flank because they're already pushing right in towards this B side, but Tet is ready and waiting. Or maybe not ready, that might not have been the right word. We are going to see one burn. Captain Mo doesn't expect anybody to push him and decides to stare at the wall as he dies. And we will now have only somebody left, somebody here to save them. Can somebody save him? No. It will be 8-3. T-side starting to get some momentum, get some rounds on the board, and more importantly, get that moolah and destroy the economy of their opponent's side. Yeah, Bramrod, that is a picture of me. The Twitch added that. I actually do have my own emote, which is my face as an egg, although it is just uploaded from a JPEG picture and is one of the worst looking pictures I've ever seen. Now, I would go into the... Actually, I can go into the chat and post it on my phone. Let's do that while we have an eco round. This is the quality of this stream, by the way, for anybody wondering, is that I am genuinely going to go into the Twitch chat while the round is on and post my own emote, which that's how sad. This is what it looks like. Now, for many of you, this will not come up for a couple of minutes, so you're going to be very confused by the fact that a minute ago you just saw an egg emote. But, yeah, just you can scroll back in the chat, and you will now know the reason why. Somebody actually going to do a little bit of damage here and retrieve himself an AK. Now, running away with this really wouldn't be too bad. As Craig David once said, I'm running away from the troubles in my life, and that's exactly what somebody should do to try and hold on to this AK-47. Is there a way? Okay, like, this is something completely unrelated. But, when I just went to close my Twitch app on my phone after posting that awful emote, it opens it up in, like, an overlay over my other stuff. Which, I've never understood. Like, do people, like, scroll through Twitter and just have the stream still playing? I feel like that's really, really weird. Like, I've never understood it. And maybe there is a practical use. Either way. TyLoo, they've got themselves a buy. An AK-47 for somebody. The T side have started to bolster their money a bit. They're not getting that AWP onto Mini, which I think is a shame, because he is someone who can style with it. Ability going to be thrown out here by T-side. The CT's trying to counter it. A little bit of aggression from DD to Spot, and they're still a bit wary that they may still go towards the other side of the map. They will. It's going to be a fake rotation coming back in from the bomb. DD is still on the side, and actually has a bit of support. I almost wonder if the T-side even know what they're doing at this point. It looks like they've gone from a strategy of throwing smokes into A, being countered by some utility, falling into a default, and now ending up with one smoke and a load of Molotovs, which, well, not the best case scenario for them, I'll be real with you. Pushing from Zeph, though, that will work out wonderfully. He's going to find the open. Another rotation will come back in towards the B site, and the bomb, guess what? It's not going that way. Well, very slowly going all the way back around. Buntet will put down one man, and the problem is I feel like he needed to survive a little bit longer as somebody is still deep within this site. Gets a first, Mini around the corner, gets a second as well for somebody. Eventually he'll be put down, but now the cavalry has arrived. He's bought enough time for his teammates to rotate in. Excurate looking to take the peek back down in between the sandwich. Misses the shot a bit, but Solo, he's just trying to dance for his life, and this is not the right show for that. Sign left all alone. 13 seconds, the rotation could be well placed. He may hear Buntet dropping down, and well, it won't matter in the end. Buntet hits the timing. It's 9-4. Not quite the way to make a living. That will be the next round if MVP win it. Now, MVP, they do have money to purchase into this one. It's not going to be perfect, but it's enough. I'd be surprised if they do save here. Doing stuff and listen to the stream. Yeah, I understand it on, like, maybe a tablet, but on your phone, it takes up, like, half the damn phone. Oh, maybe his name's somebody XD. I wonder if he knows that his name is as trolly as it is. Zeph's gonna get him. Oh, goodbye, somebody. See you later. Pop out player, chat with you, go and watch CS. That's not a bad shout. Although, if you have the volume too loud and she hears it, she might be a little bit offended. I don't know, I've just never found a practical use for it. But then again, normally when I'm watching CS, I do it on, like, my laptop. So then if I want to scroll on my phone, I can. Aggression out. Excurate trying to turn back this round, and well, it's not going too well. Captain Mo, he's going to do the same, and all he can't see. He couldn't see earlier, but this time he actually can't see. He's left blinded by the flashbang, and one by one, the T-side are ripping TyLoo, and you know what? It's going to be 9-5. CT side only going to be available with some pistols in this one. Oh. Not too bad a position, but a 9-6 half for MVP, I think they'll take that all day. Win the pistol, get off to a strong start on their CT side. I think they take this. They're not a bad CT train team. It's normally the T side where I question how good this team are, and, well, what we saw earlier from TyLoo, on Inferno at least, they look pretty poor just overall, so I don't know how much stock I'm going to put in their T side either. Now, they are going to win themselves the half, there's no doubt about that. Already, though, pushing into the side, both players taking a lot of damage. Exura will be able to find one, but that is all she wrote, as somebody is now the only one left on the site. Zion, well, looking to remove him before anything else can be done. Zion with another triple kill. This man is running away with it at the moment. 17 and 10. He looks like he's the difference maker in any sort of comeback. Not in this round anymore, though. Will be taken down. Now, there isn't a kit for the CT side, so if they are going to do anything here, they have to do it very quickly indeed. And even just the extra time going to retrieve weapons has probably burnt enough of the clock that there's no real chance here. Mo, that is literally just BM. There is absolutely no reason for that at all. That's the funny thing. Like, I know that ultimately it plays no part in the round at all, but there was no reason for that, because he doesn't even gain the money. It will be 9-6. And you can see that 5 of the last 6 rounds, we were looking at a 8-1 scoreline for TyLoo, and it ends 9-6. They're going to be perfectly happy with that on the MVP side. Either way, we are going to be going into our second half. A pistol round win for TyLoo, and to be honest, all the comeback that came in can probably be forgotten, as they will likely convert the rounds and get themselves the 3 that follow. There we go. CT side pistol. Going to be important. Nice shot from Glow to start things off. The smoke's onto the site. Captain Mo through the smoke will be able to turn it back into a 4v4 before the man advantage can ever really be held. Push going to be coming in through the smoke to try and deny the plant. Instead, Excurate with the P250 is able to remove another. CT side at least get themselves one back in the form of Mini, who was very quiet in that first half. They're going to need him in the second with that AWP. They've still got the kit. They've still got the smoke on Zeph as well. Which, well, the Glock spamming, not always the best case scenario. Excurate with the P250, and he's already on the bomb. They've got to peek out here. They've got to try and deny this, and I think Zeph's got it. Nothing that can be done. MVP will take themselves a second pistol, and Bentet, he may finish off the remaining lives, but the fact is, makes no difference. The only thing I do question is, do they go for the early buy here? They've got 2 players who can actually purchase up AKs. Drop them over to the other 2. Might be worth a punt. By the looks of things, they're just going to go for a few extra deagles. Get the AKs into the next round. Try and make this one as costly as possible. You can see MVP going with those SMGs. Ready though. Solo will be there to kick things off. Now, they've got a lot of SMGs. Now, it's not bad in terms of making money, but going into the next round when they're up against the rifles, things will become quite a bit more difficult. I expect to maybe see an aggressive push through upper B with the SMGs just to try and get up in the face of these T players. And also, it reduces the amount of sort of bonus around potential we see from MVP. Eagle will be retrieved. Rifles just sat back patiently trying to take these battles. Now, the Deegs really aren't bad in these sort of situations, but Mini is already going to put down another and leave it on to just 2 players remaining. Even just dropping a player here would be nice for the T side. But by the looks of things, it's not going to work out. 10 HP left for somebody, and he'll go down as well. MVP keep it flawless, even keep some of the utility for them. So it does give them a bit of a chance for a bonus round, but not anything too impressive. There we go, though. Galil's AKs. The same buy as the previous round for the CT side. DD. Be looking for some early aggression. Now, we have seen a little bit of aggression over towards this beast. So not quite the way I wanted to, but instead they've doubled up into pop, which, well, to be honest, all they really need to do is net a rifle here. The smoke's interesting, though. It's going to leave them completely blind in pop dog. They may not expect two players to be here, though. However, it may not matter. The T's already finding a double opener. Do they expect Zine to be here? I think they do, but Ted just watching the angle. Smart stuff from him. And, well, just going to be a push through from Zeph. And it's just one. And the MP9, pretty damn good at close range, but he's so low on HP that a bullet will be enough to put him down. And I wonder if Solo will actually just opt to hold on to this Galil. They'll get 1,400 into the next round, which will be enough for a purchase. Not a particularly impressive one. However, the T's only with 2 men surviving themselves are not going to be in the best state either. So it will be 10-8. TyLoo at least managed to get themselves another round on the board, but they do have to be careful that they're not just straight away broken back. Solo will keep that Galil, and yeah, as said, well, the interesting thing for me is, that's what it was. Is he going to buy an AWP? And that's something that we can't see on the T side just yet. Mini, as said, he's been very quiet so far. For his standards. Yeah, he's second on the team, although he was a lot further down before the beginning of this half. The thing is, he's going to be the pivotal player for me in this match now. If he performs, I think Xcura is great, but on the T side it's so much more difficult, and as long as Mini's hitting his shots, I don't think there's much he can do. And Mini is excellent on this map when he is performing. Well, obviously when he's performing. When he's not performing, he's probably not going to be excellent. From 8-1. Well, from 9-8, now 10-8. MVP are definitely looking like the comeback train is real. They do have a pretty decent buy into this round. Not a whole lot of utility, though. That's the missing factor. That's what they're lacking. And T-side aren't really with the strongest utility either, but, well, it's not really what TyLoo are renowned for. They're renowned for the crisp shots as they go running into the side. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. And Didi already gets that opener, and I actually think the CT should probably just save this. B-site bomb down 5v4. They don't have any control over towards that side at all. And yeah, they're just falling straight back out of the round. It is going to be 11th. Understandable that MVP are not going to go for this. They're only going to get 1,900 into the next round anyway. It's not really worth throwing away an AWP 4 rifle or 3 rifles. The T's, on the other hand, might want to go hunting a little bit. Try and remove some of this weaponry. I think they'll realize very quickly that it's just going to be save. Just a little bit worried that maybe there's some sort of ninja defuse attempt, but no, the T's have just decided to keep all of their weaponry as well. 9 players survive at the end of the round. Almost the peace round. Well, I suppose if a bomb goes off, it's not really a peace round, but hey, almost as peaceful as it can get. Only 1 death, and I wonder if Zeph will just straight up eco. Solo could drop him a Deeg, or somebody else. Actually going to drop him an MP9. It leaves Zine a little bit low on cash, which I don't really like. I think Solo could have just dropped him the Deeg that he's holding. Give him that, give him something to play with. Zeph's now fully invested, so they are just going to fully buy into this. I suppose they get the extra utility, but reduces the chance of them coming in with another buy in the next round. Here we go, though. T-side with a little bit of extra cash in the bank, so if they do lose this, we can expect a buy to come back in. They're 3 rounds to the good at the moment, and, well, if they win this round, they will send MVP back to an eco and likely hit 13, so pretty important round for the Korean side. Mo. Definitely looking like he's playing a more entry-type role on both sides, but instead it's a perfect flash in. He's left blind, and Zion can sneak his way through the smoke to find the opener. Push in the meantime from DD. Gonna try and come down the ramp, but support there already from Solo, and Mini there is that opener with the AWP. This is what we come to expect from this man. DD and Buntet, though, both finding kills in quick succession. Turn this round back into contention. Molotovs onto the site will clear the CTs out of their initial positions, but they do have a quick rotation. The one problem is DD pushing back in towards that ladder. Gets another kill. The bomb will go down with 15 seconds to spare. There's no denier available. They'll be left onto Mini. He does manage to get himself first, but Excurate is very quick to execute him. 12 to 8. CT side are just going to have to take the hit. A little bit of extra money at the moment onto Mini, which would be perfect for the AWP. We are going to see some aggression coming out from Solo. Pushing on his own, so chances are not going to find anything. Of course, as said, the winner of this is through to the $300,000 LAN finals for StarLadder. It's big for either of these teams. Obviously, MVP, well, actually, both these teams have been to StarLadder events in the past, to the big StarSeries LANs. So they're not newcomers. TyLoo is the expected team every single time, however. Normally that second spot that comes up for grabs, and I'm sure our MVP will not want a rematch, well, versus the likes CyberZen or Flash, for example. They haven't had the easiest time through this qualifier. Neither of them have, in fact. I wouldn't say it's been clean. Not the usual way that TyLoo play, at least. Insomnia, did you just post a Free Willy spoiler? I've been saving that movie for my 30th birthday, the big 3-0. I was getting ready to watch Free Willy. I thought I'd be old enough to not laugh at the name, and you've now ruined the end. How could you? T-side. Quick push coming out on towards this A site. CTs need to bounce back here and now, and it looks like the CT side is struggling, but a quick couple of kills go their way. Captain Mo will be there to trade one back at least. Captain Mo with a second, in fact. Once again, the advantage sticking with the CT side in the early doors, but has dwindled, and it's dwindling fast. One by one, they begin to fall as Captain Mo just steps up again, looking for all four, but in fact, it'll be Mini. Trading one back, they know where he is, so they can go for the bomb plant. He's not going to be able to deny it. That's for sure, and Buntet, I think he just spotted him. A small pixel, which is enough. He'll get the one kill, but it won't be, as it's 14 to 8. Once again, the CT side, well, they've decided they're going to try and force the issue here. But it's not been going well. I'm surprised. I expected more from their CT side, but the fact is TyLoo just look like they're back in full plow mode. An MVP, well, being run over. Already. Solo will be able to find one back though. A few low players as well, so it may not be all but done. DD not even going to be able to get the bomb down. That'll be denied. There's still plenty of time on the clock, and Captain Mo, he's going to try the same thing. Risky. This man does have balls of steel. You're currently 22 and 12. Probably not the right time to be looking at the scoreboard, but hey ho, softer work we go. Captain Mo. Ball placement here, already going to add one. Zeph looked a little bit confused there, and Captain Mo almost finishes it alone. It will just be solo left. He's running away from the troubles in his life as he will fall back towards this B site. It is going to be 15-8 map and series and qualification point for TyLoo. A spot in Kiev awaits them if they can win one more round. MVP have struggled on this CT side of trade. Seems like they need a little bit more training. Because by the looks of things, they're not off this ride just yet. They may have to fight a little bit longer. They want to stop off in Kiev. Okay, that's enough trade funds. We are into the round. He's picked up an AWP. Maybe just for the timing spot by the looks of things. And, well, Excurate just threw him the gun, and somebody went, wait, one more shot, one more. I want another attempt, please. But he has found the opener. That's the most important thing. Strong team performance from TyLoo. Well, can they close it out here and now? It's looking positive. They found the man advantage once again. We'll be able to find one back. He has been good in this game. A lot quieter when it comes to this CT side. I believe he got 17 kills in the first half. So that means in the second half, he has had 4. Which, well, it's not great, is it? Still top of the board for his team. Either way, it is into a 4 versus 4. Mini is going to be rotating back in. Has the mini AWP. Can't quite afford the other. Or DD may have a tough job here to try and remove Glow from this position. But actually, Pantera, he just has enough. He's like, no, I'm just going to run straight in. I'm going to clear the way for my teammate. Finds the opener already. Dying desperately, trying to connect some shots. Gets himself a first. There's not much time for them to actually get the bomb down. Just going to be faked out. And they should just have enough time. But the peek out here could be enough if they can just find the bomb planter. But they can't. Mini. Left. Oh no, he's missed the shot. I think he's missed his opportunity. He's dropped his spaghetti, and that will be it. TyLoo, they are through to the StarSeries LAN finals, but we're not done just yet for today. There is still one more match to come. Join me after the break where we move in to that lower bracket match.
Place your bets at gg.bet. Most popular esports titles. Deposit with convenient payment options. Cool mini games. And 24/7 support for players. Sign up now for the best esports bets at gg.bet.